on the heading data sufficiency. Very simple topic, but still students will make lot of mistakes in this topic. We will discuss what are the mistakes rather than solving the question. Please write down the heading data sufficiency. Okay, please see here. Before we start with the problems, let us understand the flowchart. If you understand the flowchart, most of the problems will be very easy for you. Please don't write anything until the flowchart is completed. First listen to this. In any data sufficiency problem, there will be a main statement that will be given, followed by two sub-statements. You will have statement 1, you will also have statement 2. You always need to take statement 1 alone. Initially you need to take statement 1 alone. What is the meaning of statement 1 alone? If statement 1 I am considering, statement 2 does not exist. Statement 2 does not exist. You take any statement of your choice. You will have three possible answers. You will have only one answer for the statement, you will have more than one answer, or you will not have any answer, right? Any statement will lead you to three possible answers. You will have a one answer, or it is also known as the unique answer. You will have only one answer, or you will have more than one answer. You will have more than one answer, or you will not have any answer for that particular statement. No answer. No answer. Suppose when you are taking statement 1 alone, if you are getting a unique answer, your answer option is option A. Your answer option is option A. When you are taking statement 1 alone, if you are not getting a unique answer, if you are getting more than one answer, or if you are getting no answer, then only you need to go for statement 2 alone. Then only you need to go for statement 2 alone. Again, what is statement 2 alone? Statement 2 alone means statement 1 does not exist. Statement 1 does not exist. Similarly, in statement 2 alone, you will have three possibilities. Unique answer, more than one answer, or you will not have any answer. You will have no answer. Similarly, when you are taking statement 2 alone, if you are getting a unique answer, your answer option is option B. Your answer option is option B. If you are not getting a unique answer when you are taking statement 2 alone, if you are getting more than one answer, or if you are getting no answer, then only you need to combine both the statements. You need to combine both the statements. Combining statement 1 and statement 2. Combining statement 1 and statement 2. When you are combining, again three more possibilities. Only one answer, or you will get more than one answer, or you will not get any answer. No answer. When you are getting only one answer, when you combine both the statements, option is option C. Understanding the flowchart? Option is option C. If you are not getting a unique answer after combining, if you are getting more than one answer, or if you are getting a no answer, then your answer is cannot be determined uniquely. You cannot determine the value of a particular variable or whatever it is uniquely. That is nothing but your option D. Clear with the flowchart? Clear, right? To make the flowchart very effectively, I will give you a small example. Just listen to this example, you will understand the flowchart very clearly. Suppose, see here, I will take the example of my name. Suppose if your main statement is, what is my name? What is my name? It is followed by two statements. First statement is, my name starts with A. My name starts with A. Second statement is, my name ends with Y. For the people who don't know my name is Ajay. I am taking the same example. My name ends with Y. These are the two statements which are given, which is followed by the main statement. Right? See here. First you need to take the statement 1 alone. Statement 1 alone is, my name is starting with A. My name is starting with A. If my name is starting with A, can you tell definitely that my name is Ajay only? No. You are not getting a unique answer. There are more than one name which starts with A. That means after taking statement 1 alone, you are not getting a unique answer. You are getting more than one answer. Move on to statement 2 alone. Move on to statement 2 alone. Statement 2 alone says that my name ends with Y. If a name is ending with Y, can you tell that my name is Ajay only? No, you cannot tell. And that too, I don't know that the starting letter of my name, because when you are taking statement 2 alone, statement 1 does not exist. Understanding, right? Here also you will get more than one answer when you are taking statement 2 alone. Now only you need to combine both the statements. If I combine both the statements, combining statement 1 and statement 2, my name is starting with A, my name is ending with Y. If a name is starting with A and ending with Y, can you uniquely tell that? Can you definitely tell that my name is Ajay only? You cannot tell. It can be Ajay or it can be 5-letter word, 6-letter word, any letter word. After combining also you are getting more than one answer. So what is the answer? Cannot be determined uniquely. I cannot uniquely or definitely tell that my name is Ajay itself with the given two statements given. Clear with the point? First write down this example. Golden rule in data sufficiency. Very, very important point. Golden rule in data sufficiency. Point number 1. Point number 1. Do not assume any domain for variables. Do not assume any domains for variables unless specified. Do not assume any domains for variables unless specified. Unless specified. Example. Do not assume x to be an integer unless specified. Do not assume x to be an integer unless specified. This is one key point where students will make lot of mistakes by assuming whatever they want in a problem. Do not assume x to be an integer unless specified. Second point. Always look for unique and definite answer. We will see what is the meaning of second point as we proceed with the problems. Always look for unique and definite answers. Always look for unique and definite answers. Clear? Please come to your sheet. Please see here. Let us solve the problems. Probably for the first 15 or 20 minutes, let us see. We will keep this flowchart until you are very much thorough with the flowchart. Please see the directions. We are solving the first 10 questions. These are all non-CAT questions. First 10 questions are not a CAT replica question. It is not like a CAT replica question. These questions are not asked in CAT examinations. The reason why I took these questions is there are so many new students who are attending the session for the first time. I wanted to make you understand the flow first and then we will move for the CAT replica question. Right? First take question. Please see here. Direction for questions 1 to 10. Each question given below is followed by two statements A and B. Mark your answer as option A. If statement 1 alone is sufficient to solve the question. Option B. If statement 2 alone is sufficient to solve the question. Option C. If both statements taken together are sufficient to answer the question. Option D. If statement 1 and 2 together are not sufficient and additional data is needed to answer the question. That is what I explained in the flowchart also. Understanding? First 10 questions we are solving the question based on the direction given. Right? Please see the first question. Don't write anything. Listen to the first half an hour of the class. After that you can only solve so many questions very easily. First half an hour will form a very basic foundation for your class. Listen to this. First, what is the value of x is the question. They are asking you the value of x. What is the value of x? Statement 1 alone is telling x factorial is equal to x. X factorial is equal to x. I am taking statement 1 alone. Statement 1 alone means statement 2 does not exist. X factorial equal to x. What are the values of x which will satisfy this condition?
1 and 2.
Nothing is given in the question. You should not assume only as integers. Right? You can take any domain. It can be a rational number, whole number, fraction. It can be any domain. Right?
Factorials are considered only for integers.
That is the reason for this question it is integers. Only for statement A is what you are talking about. Right? X factorial is equal to x. If I take x is equal to 1, 1 factorial is equal to 1, 1 factorial is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 is satisfying the sub-question. Is there any other value which satisfies the sub-question? 2. X is equal to 2, x is equal to 2, 2 factorial is also equal to 2. These two values are satisfying the sub-question. Substitute them in the main question. What is the value of x is the question. X is equal to 1, x is equal to 2. When you are taking statement 1 alone, you are getting more than one answer. Option A cannot be the answer. Right? Option A cannot be the answer. Move for statement 2 alone. Statement 2 alone. X power 105 is equal to x. X power 105 is equal to x. What are the values of x which will satisfy? 1 power 105 is equal to 1. Is there any other value? 0. Or any other value you can take. X is equal to minus 1. Minus 1 power 105 is also equal to minus 1. Two values of x are satisfying the sub-question. substitute them in the main question. What is the value of x is the question. X is equal to 1, x is equal to minus 1. Again, when you are taking statement 2 alone, you are getting more than one answer. Option B cannot be the answer. Now only you need to combine both the statements. When you combine both the statements, when you combine both the statements, what is that value of x which is common or satisfying both the statements? X is equal to 1 is satisfying both the statements. Is there any other value which will satisfy both the statements? I just took the example of these 4 values. You take any other values which is in any other domain also. No other value of x will satisfy both the statements. That means after combining, you are getting a unique value of x. You are getting only one value of x. And what is that value of x in this example? Value of x in this example is x is equal to 1, right? After combining, if you are getting a unique answer, what is the answer option? Option C. Answer for this question is after combining both the statements. Statement 1 plus statement 2. Clear, right? First half an hour I will go very slow because it is very important for you to understand the first 10 problems before we move on to the CAT question. Do not assume any domain for variable unless it is specified. Nothing has been specified in this question. So you can take any other value and check it out. No other will satisfy in fact. Clear with the first question? Listen to this. Second question is a very, very good question. Is x plus 1 by x is equal to 2. Is x plus 1 by x is equal to 2. Statement 1 learn only is x square equal to 1. X square equal to 1. Listen to this carefully. What was your first question? First question is what is the value of x? What is the value of x? That is a what question. That is a what question. Second question is x plus 1 by x is equal to 2. It is a is question. It is a question which is starting from is. Suppose, listen to this carefully. I will convert the same question to an English statement which is not in the mathematical form. Some statement you take which is starting from is, which is a question based sentence. See here. Suppose if I ask Shivraj, I don't know that his name is Shivraj. I will go to Shivraj and I will ask him, is your name Shivraj? What will be his answer? Yes. Because his name is Shivraj, you will tell the answer as yes. I will take Shivraj outside the classroom and ask him the same question. Is your name Shivraj? What will he say? He will again tell the answer as yes, sir. We both will go outside Amirpet. We will go to some other area. Again I will ask the same question. Is your name Shivraj? What will be his answer? Again he will tell the answer as yes. That means whatever is the situation, wherever I am asking in the question, whenever I am asking the question, what is that only answer which he is telling? He is only telling the answer as yes, yes, yes and yes. He is not changing his answer, right? Yes is a unique answer. He is not changing the answer. He is not telling more than one answer. Sometimes he is telling yes, sometimes he is telling no. That is not he is doing. He is always telling the same answer as yes. Suppose that is one thing. Yes is a unique answer. I will go to Rakshit. I don't know that his name is Rakshit. I will go to him and ask him, is your name Shivraj? What is his answer? No. He will tell the answer as no. Similarly, we both will go outside the classroom and again I will ask the same question. Is your name Shivraj? What will be his answer? Again he will tell no. If we go outside Amirpet or outside Hyderabad, again he will tell no. Whether it is summer, winter, rainy, or it is morning, evening, whatever the situation, even if he is feeling well, even if he is not feeling well, he will always tell the answer as no, right? He will never change the answer to yes. No is also a unique answer. Please remember, no is not a negative word. How yes is the answer, no is also similarly one of the answer. Please don't take no as the negative word. By taking no as the negative word, so many students will make so many mistakes. Understanding? Yes is a unique answer, no is a unique answer. He is always telling the answer as yes. He is always telling the answer as no. Both are unique answers. Understanding? Same analogy will let us apply here. Listen to this carefully. Is x plus 1 by x is equal to 2. X square equal to 1. I am taking statement 1 alone. If I take x square equal to 1, x is equal to 1 and x is equal to minus 1. Possible values of x are x is equal to plus or minus 1. These two values will satisfy the sub question. Substitute them in the main question and question yourself. If I substitute x is equal to 1, is 1 plus 1 by 1 equal to 2? What is the answer? Yes. You are telling the answer as yes. Similarly, if I substitute x is equal to minus 1 in the main question yourself. X is equal to minus 1. Is minus 1 plus 1 by minus 1 equal to 2? No. That means you are still in the same statement. You are still in same statement 1 and you are telling yes, you are also telling no. You are not sticking on to the same answer called as yes. or you are not sticking on to the same answer called as no. You are changing your answers. When you are taking statement one alone, you are telling multiple answers, more than one answer. Option A cannot be the answer. Understanding, right? Second statement. What is the second statement, sir? X less than 0. X less than 0. See here. X is less than 0. Listen to this carefully. What is the meaning of x less than 0? X less than 0 means that x is a negative value, right? X is a negative value. This is negative. Substitute in the main question. Again question yourself. X is negative. Is negative plus 1 by negative equal to positive? When you add two negative numbers, will you get a positive value? No. That means you take any negative value which will satisfy the second sub question. Substitute in the main question. Question yourself. You will always tell only one answer. What is that answer? No is the answer. No is a unique answer. Again I am repeating. No is not a negative word. Understanding, right? You will always keep on telling the same answer as no, 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 no. Whatever the x value which will take, which is less than 0. Understanding? That means no is a unique answer. After taking statement 2 alone, you are telling a unique answer. Your answer is option B. Your answer is option B. Clear with the approach, right? Understanding? First is a what question. This is an is question. Whenever the question is something else, your possible answers are yes or no. Always it should be yes or always it should be no. Clear, right, Sean? When you are taking statement 1 alone, you are telling both the possibilities, yes and no. You are telling multiple answers, therefore it is ruled out. Satyajit, okay? Clear? Third one. Is x greater than 0? Again it is an is question. Is x greater than 0? Statement 1 alone says that x square is greater than 0. X square is greater than 0. Please see here. If x square is greater than 0, is x greater than 0? Is x greater than 0? Not always, necessarily. See here. Suppose if I take x is equal to 1, 1 square is greater than 0. It is satisfying the sub question. If I take x is equal to minus 1, minus 1 whole square is also greater than 0. This is also satisfying the sub question, right? Substitute both these values in the main question and question yourself. X is equal to 1. Is 1 greater than 0? Yes. You are telling us yes. X is equal to minus 1. Is minus 1 greater than 0? No. You are still in the same statement, statement 1. You are telling yes, you are telling no. You are telling multiple answers. Ruled out. Everyone clear, right? Ruled out. Second statement alone. Minus 2x is less than 0. Minus 2x is less than 0. See here. Minus 2x less than 0 represents it is a negative value. Product of two numbers should be negative. Product of two numbers is negative. When will the product of two numbers be negative? When one is negative and the other is positive, right? One should be negative and the other should be positive. But out of these two numbers, this is already negative. This is already negative. So what should be this value? It should definitely be positive only. Then only negative into positive will be less than 0. Otherwise, it will not satisfy the sub question, right? X value should definitely be positive. Substitute this in the main question, question yourself. Is positive greater than 0? Are the positive numbers greater than 0? Yes, all the positive numbers are greater than 0. That means you are telling only one answer and that answer is yes. After taking statement 2 alone, you are telling a unique answer. Your answer option is option B. Understanding? Option B. These are all very easy questions. Slowly we will increase the level of difficulty. First 5 questions are you to understand how to solve a data sufficiency. From there you can pick it up. You have doubt, Sanjay? No. Product of two numbers should give you negative. The only possibility is one number should be negative, the other should be positive. Yeah, this is the answer for third. Is x greater than 0? We are solving the third question. Is xy greater than 0? First statement is x by y is less than 0. See here. Is xy greater than 0? Is xy greater than 0? Statement 1 alone is x by y is less than 0. X by y is less than 0. Please listen here. X by y is less than 0. X by y is nothing but a fraction. A fraction should be negative. When will the fraction be negative? When the numerator is negative and the denominator is positive. Negative by positive is negative, right? Or the other scenario is the numerator positive, denominator is negative. Two cases. X is negative, y should be positive. Or the other case is x is positive, y should be negative. Y should be negative. Now, these are the values what we got from the first statement alone. Substitute them in the main question, question yourself. X is negative, y is positive. Is negative into positive greater than 0? No. You are telling the answer as no. Similarly, x is positive, y is negative. Is positive into negative greater than 0? No. Again you are telling the answer as no itself. That means you are still in statement 1 alone itself. In statement 1 alone, these are the subconditions, right? In statement 1 alone, you are first telling the answer as no. Second time also you are telling the same answer as no. You are not changing your answer. When you are not changing your answer, you have a unique answer. After taking statement 1 alone, unique answer. What should be the answer option? Option A. Option A is the option. We are solving the questions only based on the directions given in the question. In this direction, we are not moving on to statement 2 if statement 1 itself is giving the answer. We will also solve that kind of questions as we move on with the problem. It all depends upon the directions in the question. Anything can be asked in the question. Clear? Fifth one. Again we are back to the what question. What is the value of the expression? Fifth is a very easy question. What is the value of the expression? 4x cube y minus 4x square, whole thing divided by y. They are asking the value of this expression, right? First statement alone is telling you x is equal to 3. X is equal to 3. Please see here. Statement 1 alone. If I substitute x is equal to 3 in both these places, will I get a unique answer for this? No. Why I will not get? Because I don't have any information about the value of y. I will assume the value of y as 1. I will get some value. If I assume the value of y as 10, I will get some other value. Depending on my assumption on the value of y, I will get multiple answers. Statement 1 alone cannot give me the answer uniquely. Similarly, statement 2 alone. Y is equal to 2. Y is equal to 2. Same explanation. If I substitute y is equal to 2 in these places, I don't have any information about the value of x. So I will not get a unique answer. This is also ruled out. After that, I need to combine both the statements. If I combine both the statements, x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2. X is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2. See here. If I substitute x is equal to 3 here and here, y is equal to 2 in these two places, will I get only one answer or will I get more than one answer? I will get only one answer. That means you need not substitute these values. Simplify that expression and then find out that value. Please understand the theme of the question. What is the heading? Data sufficiency. Data sufficiency means whether the given data is it sufficient to answer my question or not. That is the theme of the topic. They are not asking you find the value. What they are asking you, from the given data, are you able to answer the question or not? Is it sufficient or not is what is required for us. That's all, right? X is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2. If I substitute, is it sufficient for me to tell that I will get a unique answer or not? It is more than sufficient. That is more than enough to answer the question. Understanding? You need not substitute these two values, simplify and waste your time in your examination. Clear with that point, right? Data sufficiency, whether the data is sufficient to answer the question or not. That's all, right? After combining, we are getting a unique answer. That means it is option. I think I can erase the flow chart, right? It should be very clear by now. Clear, right? First 5 questions. Next. Sixth one. See here. Sixth is a very good question. Sixth one. If x, y, z are even integers, till the first 5 questions, nothing what mentioned about the domain of the variables. Now they are mentioning the domain as x, y, z are even integers. That means you need to stick on as even integers only. You should not take any other values of x, y and z. See here. They are telling x, y, z are even integers. X, y, z are even integers. And 2 less than x less than y less than z. This is also the given condition in the question. 2 less than x less than y less than z. Then what is the value of y is the question. What is the value of y? Statement 1 alone. Statement 1 alone is z is less than 10. Z is less than 10. Listen to this carefully. X, y, z should be even integers. This is the condition that needs to be satisfied. They are asking what is y value. What is y value? First statement alone is z is less than 10. Z should be an even integer and it should be less than 10. What are the possible values of z? 2, 4, 6, 8. Right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Listen to this carefully. This is the condition given. 2 less than, x less than, y less than z. 2 less than, x less than, y less than z. If I take z as 2, z is 2, it becomes 2 less than 2. Is 2 less than 2? No, it is violating the given condition. That means z cannot be equal to 2. Agreed? Z cannot be equal to 2. If I take z value as 4, see here, z is 4, it becomes 2 less than, something else less than 4. and these two values should also be even integers, and it should be less than 4. What is that value? Only value is 2 and 4, or 2 and 2 here, right? Again you are violating the condition 2 less than 2, which is never true, right? This is also ruled out. Z can never be equal to 4 also. If I take Z is equal to 6, Z is equal to 6, then it becomes 2 less than something else less than 6, and these two values again should be even integers according to the question. Two integers which are less than 6 and it should be even. What are those? 2 and 4. Again 2 less than 2, ruled out. It is not possible. So that cannot be equal to 6 also. If I take Z is equal to 8, Z is equal to 8, 2 less than something else less than 8. These two should be even integers less than 8. What are the possible values? 4 and 6. Now if you observe all these things, all the conditions are satisfied. 2 less than, x less than, y less than, z. This is the first condition. Z less than 10. Yes, z is equal to 8. It is less than 10. All of them should be even integers. 4, 6 and 8 are even integers. Understanding? That means what is the value of y is the question. What is the value of y that you are getting? Y is equal to 6. You are getting only one answer when you are taking statement 1 alone. That means the option is option. Understanding, right? You might ask me a question. Please see here. Listen to this. What is the question mentioned? X, y, z are even integers, but they did not mention as x, y, z are even positive integers. Why are we taking only positive values for x, z? Right? Right? Nothing has been mentioned. We are assuming. I already told you should not assume anything. They are only telling that it is even integers. They did not mention as even positive or negative. Right? That is the reason we did not take. Suppose if I take negative values, z is equal to -2. Here if I write -2. 2 less than -2, not possible. 2 less than -4, not possible. Any negative value, even integer, negative integer you take, nothing will be satisfied. That means this question is equivalent to saying even integers or even positive integers. Both the questions are same. Understanding, right? Please write. Clear, right? If x and y are both positive integers, they are telling x comma y belongs to positive integers. X comma y belongs to positive integers. How much greater is x than y? They are comparing x and y. How much x is greater than y is the question, right? How much greater is x than y? First statement alone. X plus y equal to 20. Listen to this carefully. Students will make a mistake in this question. X plus y equal to 20. See here. What are the possible values of x and y? 1 plus 19 is 20. 2 plus 18 is 20. 3 plus 17 is 20, 15 plus 5, 14 plus 6, 13 plus 7. Like that you will get so many values, right? What is the main question? How much x is greater than y? X is 1 here, y is 19, x is not greater than y. Forget about these cases. If I take these cases, x is 15, y is 5. How much x is greater than y? By 10 units, right? X is greater than y by 10 units. X is 14, y is 6. X is greater than y by 8 units. X is greater than y by 6 units. For the same question, from statement 1 alone, you are telling multiple answers. Option A cannot be the answer, right? Option A cannot be the answer. Hold on, sir. Please don't write. Listen to this. Second statement alone. X is equal to y square. Again, 1 is equal to 1 square. 4 is 2 square. 9 is 3 square. 16 is 4 square. Like that you can write multiple values. How much x is greater than y? X and y you are comparing. X and y square it is given. You should compare only x and y. X is 1. Y is also 1. X is not greater in this case. Ignore this case. X value is 4. What is y value here? 2. How much x is greater than y? By 2 units. X is 9. Y is 3. It is greater than y by 6 units. It is greater than y by 12 units. Again you are getting multiple answers after you take statement 2 alone. Statement 2 alone cannot be the answers. Now you need to combine both the statements. Listen to this carefully. If I combine both the statements, x plus y is equal to 20, x is equal to y square, x is equal to y square. If I substitute x is equal to y square here, y square plus y equal to 20, y square plus y minus 20 equal to 0. Y square plus y minus 20 equal to 0. Listen to this. What is this equation? This is a quadratic equation, right? Because the degree is 2. Quadratic equation, when you solve, how many values you will get? 2 values. You will get 2 values of y. When you substitute those 2 values of y in this equation or this equation, you will again get 2 values of x. 2 x values, two y values. They are comparing x and y according to the question. Two x values and two y values. How many comparisons will be there? Two comparisons will be there. X is there, y is there. That is one set. This is one set of x and y. This is one more set of x and y. Two x values, two y values. This is one comparison. This is the second comparison. After combining, you are getting multiple answers. What should be the answer for this question? Cannot be determined uniquely. Cannot be determined uniquely. But that is where Rakshit pointed out the mistake. Understanding? Cannot be determined uniquely is actually a wrong answer. Why it is a wrong answer? Please hear. What did I tell in this question? In this question I told you that x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2. You need not substitute, simplify and find the value and waste your time in your examination. What did I tell? You need to check whether the data given in the question is sufficient to answer the question or not. That is what we did there also. Same thing I did here also. I did not solve that equation, right? I did not solve that equation. I checked two values of y I will get, two values of x I will get. So two comparisons will be there. More than one comparison, the answer is cannot be determined. But actually, when you solve this equation, what are the values of x you will get? What values of y you will get? Y is equal to 5 you will get. Y is equal to minus 4 you will get. Right? 5 and minus 4. If you solve these two, if you solve this quadratic equation, these are the values of y you will get. But y is equal to minus 4. Can it be considered? Please read the question. X and y belongs to positive integer. Understanding? Because they have mentioned in the question saying as x and y belongs to positive integers, this case is eliminated. If y is equal to 5, x is equal to 25 square. 5 square is 25. That means how much x is greater than y in this case? By 20 units. After combining, you are getting only one comparison. After combining, you are getting a unique value of x and y or a comparison. That means after combining, if you are getting a unique value, answer option is option C. Understanding? Theme of the heading is check whether the given data is sufficient to answer the question or not. But it is not true always. It is not like it is not true always. It depends on the domain. If the domain is different, then what you said is also right. Understanding? It all depends upon the nature given in the question. This is very important than solving the question. So many students will solve the question. They will solve everything. At the end, they will mark the answer of option as D, which is incorrect. Understanding?
If in there x plus y will not be 20, no?
X is 4 and minus 5.
See, you need to understand.
Okay.
You need to understand the topic. I am not interested in these values. I am only interested in building a script. Understanding? These values will not make any difference for you. You are just checking whether it is sufficient or not. Getting the idea? Please be very careful with domains, sir. Most of the students will ignore domains, but actual fact is that is the important point in the question. Getting the idea? Please write it. That is what I told you in the initial, before I started the class. This is not difficult. X plus y 20, getting the multiple values is not difficult. This is not a difficult equation. Substituting this in this and solving this equation is not difficult. Everything will look simple for you, but still you will make a mistake. That is data sufficiency for you. Understanding? You will think that I am keeping all the steps correctly. Without your knowledge, you will fall. That is data sufficiency. Understanding? My suggestion is, whenever you solve a question on data sufficiency, suppose, just for example, suppose you are taking around 20 seconds to solve that question, around 20 seconds to solve that particular data sufficiency question. Just an example. My suggestion, please take 50 seconds. Never mind. Solve the question very carefully. Right? It makes no difference taking less time and solving the question wrong. What is the meaning what is the fun in solving the question? Right? Please take some time. Please spend some time because it is very important. You will think that, oh, I am doing every step properly. But at the end of the day, when you come out of the examination hall, your friend will tell that point you did not notice that it is a positive integer. That is what it makes you very sad in that particular day. Understanding? Please spend some extra time in data sufficiency. Even if you spend 10 seconds, 20 seconds extra, it doesn't matter. Please spend some time and solve it effectively. The answer should be correct. That is what is important there. Clear?